Hi, this is Gary Hancock. We're going to look at how you can bring results off of a worksheet test or a self-graded test that I showed how to set up in an earlier video. This one is Bears Beat the Sharks. This is from third grade. And what it was simply they had a worksheet that had a newspaper article about a ball game, and there were 10 questions to go with that. The teachers quickly put those questions in. I'm going to show you how they did that under Insert Questions. And I'll shrink this up so it fits in our window right here. So what they originally did was just put a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then put the correct answers here as I showed in another one. I actually put in the question here just because I'm using this with adults. Kids handle it a little better sometimes than we adults do. And the students had the paper worksheet with the article on it and the questions. So they read the article, went to question 1, answered it, question 2, answered it. And normally you would have them correct it, or you take it home and try to correct it and get a score. This is going to be immediate. Here's a different one. It's a yes/no question. Yes is correct answer. And students just know it's A, B, C, D, and they go ahead and do it. I'm going to hit done here. By hitting this button here, you would start the test, and students would read it, put the answers in. Let me show you what the results are, or what the results look like. I'm going to do View Browser, bring up our browser. I'm going to come all the way across to our voting browser. This is one I did last August with some teachers. I can look at those results, and I can see what each teacher did, or each student. I can see the X's or the wrong answers, and I did ask some of them to put wrong answers in, just so we could see what happens. I'm going to close that out so we can look at that. The other cool thing about this, though, is the export. I can export this to Excel. So what it's doing is asking for a name, and I might throw it up on the desktop or wherever. So I just give it a name and hit save. I'm going to hit cancel in this case, and I'm going to show you what one of those Excel sheets look like. So here's our Excel sheet. We have the names of the student up here blurred out. And I can go along, I can see their percentage, how long it took them. Green is correct, red is incorrect. So I've got their scores right here. Down at the bottom you'll see some other tabs. By question really is a cool way to look at things. You get a lot of information from that one. So as I look at this by questions, and I can have this up with the kids, and I can see we did pretty good on question 1, question 2, question 3 we all aced. And as I go down through that, we can see that we're having problems. And now I might slide this over a little bit so I don't necessarily show the names. But we can see on question 9 we had trouble. I can go back and do that. By student, here it is by each student on each question. How long did it take them to answer each question, and so on. So you get some pretty good results immediately. Let me go back here to this one. So again, create the test. After the test, come to the browser. These are the results. Hit export, give it a name, open it up, and your test is graded, and you'll have a lot of good information. Hope this is something that you can use. Good luck.